There's just something about walking around an off-trail lake in a beautiful meadow like this, and there's no trail, so you know not a lot of people come here. This is how every day has been. You know, you think you're just gonna start the day, it's gonna be another hiking day, and then all of a sudden you get scenes like this. Every day was jam-packed full of different scenes like this in their own unique beauty. It was just an unbelievable loop. It's the best loop hike I've ever done in terms of scenery. The beauty of it is, again, the low mileage itinerary we've set so that we could really thoroughly enjoy every single place and spot that we wanted to spend time at.
We like off-trailing, but it's hard. You just kind of wander sometimes and you see some of the most amazing high alpine lakes and meadows and flowers and just the sheer granite walls. I mean, Sierra, that never disappoints. It's a beautiful place, and I love being back out here with my boys, John and Greg. And it's the camaraderie that kind of inspires us to get together, and then you go to these wonderful places and it's just magic. I can love it. Can't wait to the next trip.
You know, I've done a high country off trail with you guys before, but through those little canyons and valleys and stuff like that, crossing and finding the trail or just a way to get across and down the valley wasn't easy. Very mentally challenging, physically too. And then we get to see those basins that not many people get to see.
Yeah.
You know, we've said it before, there's a lot of beauty out there, you just gotta work for it. A lot of hard work.
All right, we are about a mile in and it is brutally hot. We're actually in the middle of a heat wave right now. It's projected to be close to 90 in Mammoth, and Mammoth sits around 9,000 feet, and this trailhead started at 7,200 feet, and I'll bet you it'll be 90 plus down there at the trailhead later today. So trying to gain as much altitude as fast as possible. Anyway, it's a climb. It's a grind to get out of Pine Creek. But I know what waits up there ahead. All right, we have just made it to Pine Lake here. It's a beautiful lake. I've only been down this trail one time, and it was coming out late in the afternoon in a snowstorm. There was like 2 or 3 inches of snow on top of Pine Creek Pass, so this is kind of all new to me, really. And there's Royce Pass that we'll be hitting tomorrow, going into Royce Basin right up through this saddle right there. All right, so here is camp. We've been here for a couple hours. Pretty awesome camp here at Upper Pine Lake, though. We just been down by the water, just kind of soaking and doing a little bit of fishing and just rinsing off. It was a very hot day. We got nice, beautiful brook trouts out of Upper Pine Lake.
Nice.
Look at that puppy. Good coloring.
In his underwear.
In my underwear.
That's what attracted him, I'm sure. Well, we started our off trail up to Royce. Here's our last push up and over Royce. Oh my God.
right, we are making our drop now down into Pine Creek Pass. Coming through this Royce Basin this morning was surprising. I didn't think it was going to be as beautiful as it was. And then we come up over this bump out of there and looking down at the head of French Canyon. There's our intended camp for tonight, French Lake there. And you could see half of our day tomorrow. We're basically going to be traversing all this. And we're going to get over on this area there. But beautiful panoramic view from right here. Such a beautiful walk today. We were surprised by all those beautiful wildflowers and these views. I didn't think these views were going to be like this. Good morning from Camp 2, close here to French Lake. Such an incredible day yesterday. We were talking about how the whole day was just one big giant highlight. And I don't know if that's because it's, places that we've never seen. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it, but I mean, it started out with that climb up to the saddle there into Royce, if you want to call it Royce Pass, and the views back through there down toward Pine Creek were awesome. And then you get over to the top, and all of Royce Basin was just really beautiful. The wildflowers are popping. I mean, we spent a good 30 to 45 minutes right over here on this hillside because the flowers were just unbelievable. And then to get over here with this camp, I mean, full on 360. We just shooting videos, shooting pictures, all three of us, pretty much for the last 2 hours of light last night, and then woke up this morning and started shooting again because it's a 360 surround of beautiful from this spot right here. Picked an awesome spot to camp. Today we are going to work our way across this right here, and we're going to get up onto that, right through that little bump right there, drop down to, I think it's called L Lake, and then work our way across over to Moon Lake, do some fishing, take our time. And we'll be on this lower terrace here, not the upper one, but the lower one. There's Pilot Knob right there. and then we're going to drop down into French Canyon and work our way up through and up into Merriam Lake there. And that's pretty much our day. Yesterday we came out right up in here and dropped down out of Royce, and there's camp right there. And then our second to last day, we will be coming back over to complete the loop right there, Italy Pass. So just a 360 of beautiful. All right, we are dropping down to circle around this bowl and ultimately end up over in here. Walking through all these wildflowers, and the smell is so intense right now of all these flowers that I wish you guys could smell it. It's like nothing I've ever experienced in the Sierra before. Beautiful morning. These high alpine meadows are just so gorgeous. Unbelievable start this morning. Wow, this is, man, I mean, the Sierra is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but today, these high alpine meadows that we are walking through down over here to Elle Lake, just some of the most stunning scenery I've ever seen. I'm floored. I mean, I have my top places in the Sierra, but this definitely made the list because of just the grasses are so green, the flowers are popping everywhere, the blankets of purple across the hillsides with the white granite and the green grass and just water flowing everywhere. It's unlike any other place in the Sierra I've seen, and I think it's just the time of year. We are out here pretty earlier than normal. All right, we are in a minefield of purple flowers right now, all across the hillside, all the way 360, all the way around. It's a plateau of purple lupine.
Right now, it's just a photographer's eye candy with these meadows and flowers everywhere. It's intoxicating visually, and man, if you can only smell it.
I know.
It's intoxicating. This is the unexpected. We were expecting lots of fishing, and we weren't expecting this. And it's just too much fun to run right through. Man, you got a meadow with purple flowers and a waterfall. I mean, how do you not just stop and soak it up?
That's just one of the best scenes I've ever seen in my life.
Just silly, stupid, beautiful. I love the Sierra, man.
Clouds came in out of nowhere, and have just made it spectacular. We're just going slow, really taking every little spot in. If we see a spot we like, we stop and take it in for 10, 15 minutes, sometimes 20. You know, that's the way this trip was designed, just to really stop at these awesome spots. I mean, look at this green grass, flowers in the meadow, perfect alpine lake with that cascading waterfall across the valley, clouds. So iconic Sierra. It doesn't get any better. No. All right, here's the creek flow out of Merriam, and then right there for the trail we're gonna take up to it. Last leg of the day. Man, what a day. Right, we are starting our climb up to Merriam, and it just starts going up, up, up. That incline is no joke. All right, we are leaving Merriam Lake, starting day 4. So we're gonna make our way across the boulders here of the outlet and then work up this ridge and get up in there and then work our way past Lake La Salle and see what Feather Pass has in store and beyond. Here we go. All right, climbing pretty damn quick this morning. That's Merriam down there. And we're rounding up into the bowl here above it.
And I was still in the first 6 rows. But because I'm alone, people will get.
This is Feather Pass right there. So we're gonna work our way around this and then up right here up to Lake La Salle and then around it and up to our final climb.
Can I say something? It better not be that one.
And there's our pass right there. So we're gonna have to work our way right on the edge up the snow, get up on the bank, and then we take it the rest of the way up to the pass there. Beautiful climb this morning. All right, here we go. Let's go see what's on the other side. Oh yeah, baby. Woo! Look at that.
Puff and I'll puff and I'll blow your patch down. Woo!
Yeah,
That's the side of beauty.
that's beautiful. All right, look at this panoramic view from Feather. That's down toward French and Paiute, and you can just make out Merriam Lake. But that's all the terrain we just came up today, this morning. Here's the pass. Awesome pass. And now we're going to be swinging north here. And that's our route down through there. Thoroughly enjoyed climbing this pass. We'll see how the descent goes. All right, we are departing Feather Pass. Here we go. All right, we're making our final descent down to Bear Paw Lake. And you can see trail down there in the sand. So that's what we're aiming for. So this little sandy area with the trail above this green meadow and the lake and everything, it totally reminds me of Bighorn Plateau. 100%. Which is one of my favorite spots in the Sierra. This is, man, these days, I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, how many words can you use to describe the last 3 days? I mean, it's unbelievable. Every little bump, every pass, every turn, every meadow is just beautiful. Something awesome to offer. And like I said, I just don't know what to say anymore. I'm just in awe of the beauty of this section of Sierra. Starting to get a little sprinkling, and it's getting a little harder, and as you pan across the sky and look back up toward the pass, it's looking pretty ominous. So we might get a little precipitation today. That would be a nice change. It'd be cool. All right, we are getting ready to cross the outlet of V and then drop down to Seven Gables Lake. I think we're gonna call that camp. Look at the color of that golden. That is the prettiest golden I have ever caught in my life. Look at the color underneath. That is fire orange. Beautiful fish.
Good catch, Johnny.
Seven Gables, baby.
He's pretty. Look at that purple stripe. It's almost purplish.
I know.
Red.
And that dark red on the belly.
Yeah.
They're beautiful here.
They're biting now. These are not decent sizes for a high alpine lake.
Yeah, not bad.
Gorgeous.
All right, we are packing up Camp 4 here at Seven Gables Lake. The last couple days, I don't know what it is, but this terrain, for some reason, it's just so beautiful. You know, it's no different than places like Evolution Basin, you know, McClure Meadow, Palisade Lakes, you know, any of those high basin lakes along the JMT. But yeah, you could basically say all these high basin drainage areas are all the same, but they are, but they aren't. So it's been a real treat. Plus adding all those wildflowers that we walked through a couple days ago was phenomenal. And then the last couple days coming over these passes and through these awesome basins. Great hike. Definitely a hike for the books. There's a lot of things unexpected on this hike. A lot of unexpected beauty, a lot of unexpected cool places. Every camp has been 5-star, best camp you can imagine, and including this one. This one was probably going to be one of the top ones. But anyway, time to pack up and get day 5 going. See you along the way. Man, this morning has been one hell of a walk. I was telling the guys, man, this might be one of the best hikes I've ever been on, scenery-wise. It's just non-stop. There is no lull in any of the days we've had. Today, it's the terraces of meadows, the steps down, and then there's another long meadow, and then a step down, and another ditch and meadow, and a step down, and just non-stop through here today. This is probably going to be one of the highlights of the trip, is this whole reel from this morning. Unbelievable. Starting to rain pretty good on us now. We're going to try to find some trail over here though. We think the trail starts right over here. It takes us all the way down to the JMT. All right, we're just trying to get across this main part of Bear Creek here, but it's pretty tough. Kind of a little bit of bushwhacking, and we're just checking every spot along the creek because we know the trail's on the other side of it. But there is kind of a trail and some cairns on this side as well, but the map shows the trail on the other side. So, okay, we've been boulder scrambling for the past 20 minutes. You can see on the other side there though, it's just as bad. So it's kind of a pick your poison side. I think our goal is to cross back over. and hopefully that'll take us down to where we need to go. So I think we're on the final stretches of this canyon. All right, we have found some really good trail now. We've been on it for about a half mile, and it's just dropping us through the forest sometimes. Sometimes we'll get some slabs like this, but just a beautiful walk down the East Fork of Bear Creek today. Even this lower part has its own beauty. All right, we are on the JMT now, and as you can tell, this trail is a freeway. We've already seen no less than 10 people already in less than a half a mile, so we're not quite used to that, and we want to get back to what we know. Sky is talking today. It's almost non-stop rumbling right now for the past 20-30 minutes. See, just keeps going. Pretty awesome to walk through though. A lot of people probably hate it. I for one enjoy it. I like the challenge of it. I like the different mood it sets and everything, and it's awesome to listen to all the roars of thunder as you walk, so wouldn't change it. And you know, there's no better time to have this kind of weather than when we're down in the forest and not up, you know, 10-5 or 11 at a tree line. So got lucky with that. Right, we have made it to Marie Lake. We're gonna circle around the north end of it here and try to get back over in here for camp. So never been over there. Want to go check it out from that side. The rain has turned into spit. The skies are kind of breaking up. Thunder has stopped. So hopefully it'll be completely gone by the time we need to set up our tents, but one of my favorite lakes in all the Sierra, back again. Let's go find camp. All right, we are getting camp set up here. The sun is out. It's unbelievable how much different it is than just about an hour ago. I mean, now the sun's out completely. Birds are singing. Camp's beautiful. Let's go enjoy it. All right, Randy caught the first fish.
What we got? Is that brookie or brown?
That's a big giant brook, man.
Big giant brook.
Yeah, look at that thing.
He's a good fighter.
Damn, that thing's big. Yeah, look how big that is. Damn, these are big. Whoa. Calm down, fella. Damn, these are big, dude.
Wow.
Look how big that brookie is.
Holy cow. Sweet.
Right, we're leaving Murray Lake. So we're ultimately going to get up just below Lake Italy. Not sure how far up that creek canyon we will get, but we're gonna start the day off trail and head over the saddle here on the backside and down toward the Sandpiper Lake Trail. And then we're gonna catch that trail down, back down to the JMT, take that to the Lake Italy Trail, and head up. So that's our day. All right, Lake Italy Junction. Let's go head up this trail, see what's up there. First time ever up here. It's a pretty good trail right from the start. But like Randy said, it's kind of like getting off the interstate and getting onto a dirt road. So loving it. Love new terrain. All right, it has started sprinkling on us now. There's blue, clear sky behind us, but it just looks like we're climbing into a black, dark cloud. So we're prepared for it though. Ready to take on whatever she wants to throw at us. Trail kind of got a little bushwhacky. Trying to pick our way through. Up this way? Maybe it's up through here. You okay? You okay, bud? Yeah. All right, this day just got pretty tough mentally. Not only are we fighting the rain and, you know, the mosquitoes are really bad through here as well, as you can tell. And the bog, that was like probably a half mile to a mile long bog. Just mud, our feet are soaked. It's kind of a not so maintained trail, so at times it's hard to find and you get off and you get lost, but we're doing our best. So it's just a tough day mentally. Still beautiful though. We are here at Camp 6, I believe, and we got here early. It's awesome to get to camps early because then you have time to just really enjoy it, get all your chores done. We're all bathed up, you know, clothes washed for the night. Everything's set up. All we need to do basically is cook dinner now, but it's not even 4 yet. Got Randy down there doing yoga on a cliff overlooking the valley. Greg took a great shot. We'll put it in here right now. But anyway, just a great spot. I mean, look at all the way down valley. We're perched up on this ledge, and it's just... I'll show you around camp because I got time and there's nothing else to do. Okay, so here's camp. Good view there, down valley. We're about 1.5 miles below Lake Italy. And I'll kind of walk you around. The main creek is back behind me there, but we have this little brook here that has given us our water supply. I mean, look at that going up this little creek here. And then we can swing back down around here to camp. That's Randy's tent right there. That's mine, the white Big Agnes. That's Greg's Nemo. My tent set up. Beautiful view. I'll walk you over to Randy's yoga studio.
Welcome to Randy's Yoga Studio, where we try to take away the aches and pains and strains from your body from everyday travel on trail. Come join us anytime. The whole spa is open for a rental. We've got ice cold baths to take showers in, clean up. We've got a gourmet kitchen spot over there as well. And best of all, unparalleled views.
And here's the main creek. Just an awesome spot here. And then pan right back over to camp there. And Lake Italy is just up around the left here, about 1.5 miles.
Just wanted to let you know that Johnny knocked it out of the park again, so that's why we call him Johnny 5-Star for these 5-star accommodations.
This is definitely going to be one of the best camps. I mean, up valley. Look at this, pan around. Camp. This is all our view tonight. Down valley. Doesn't get better. All right, we have retreated to our tents because it's started to rain. It's actually hailing out there right now. So we're just gonna wait it out, see what happens. Okay, so it's raining pretty good, as you can hear. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep my dinner for tonight. And I'll show you guys how I prep, since there's really nothing else to do. Okay, I'm having instant mashed potatoes tonight. So I'm gonna really spruce it up though. I'm gonna use a lot of ingredients and just really add some calories, taste, all that good stuff. So some olive oil, a good squirt of olive oil in there, maybe a little more. I'm gonna do some ghee, clarified butter. Again, it tastes like popcorn butter. It's so good, but it just adds taste and more calories, really. I'm gonna put some sun-dried tomatoes. So I actually hunt deer. I harvest a deer every year or two, and I make my own deer sausage. So what I did is I dehydrated this at home, and then once I go through the process of dehydrating it, and I use my stove on the lowest setting for like 4 hours after I cook it up a little bit, and then get it all dehydrated, and I vacuum seal it, and I bring these little kind of gravel packs out of my own venison sausage to add to meals. So add some of this. And then I'm gonna cut up some little mini bell pepper and a jalapeno. Just adds flavor, and it's nice to know that you actually put something fresh in your meal. You know, instead of every ingredient being some dried something or other that's been in there for who knows how many months or years. The rain's starting to let up. Hopefully it'll open up tonight and we can get out there and show you guys our beautiful kitchen and give you guys a light show. We'll see what the weather and the clouds do though. We're hoping for a good light show later on though while we eat dinner. All that stuff added into those potatoes is just gonna make for a wonderful tasting dinner. Something unique, you know. Again, just some basic instant Idahoan potatoes, and added my own meat, my own veggies, and some butter and some olive oil, and good to go. So all I need to do is add 2 cups of boiling water to that, and I'm good. Anyway, that's how I do dinner in the backcountry in a rainstorm. Here it comes again. Here's the 3rd round. Man, it is coming down. This is the 3rd rainstorm we've gone through since we set up our tents. I'm glad we decided to stop. We would have been soaked. But when you pitch your tent right, take the right precautions, and the stuff stays dry. Clouds are starting to break. We're back out of our tents. It's beautiful out. Just got done with dinner, and we're just hanging out, enjoying camp. But thank God we decided to call camp early, because that would have sucked to have been hiking in all that weather. Okay, we're getting ready to start day 7. What a trip. Every camp's been awesome. Every day had its own unique challenges, its own unique beauty. And yeah, this is definitely going to be one of my top favorite hikes I've ever taken anywhere. So it was a good one. It's a pretty gnarly calving right there of this snowfield. Looks pretty soft though, from what I can tell. And then the pass is up to the left. Pretty desolate up here. All right, we found pretty good trail here. About, I don't know, 200-300 feet above the lake. Moving pretty swiftly. The rain has dissipated for the moment. Final view of the pass will come into play and make our run for it. Hopefully the rain holds off though. But at least we got good trail for now. It is beautiful up here in this basin. Lake Italy down through there, that's where we camped down in that valley. You can see right through that saddle there over into where the East Fork of Bear Creek is and Seven Gables. And then panning up to the pass here, and we are almost there. Another 100 feet. Let's go see what's on the other side. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is one magnificent view right there. Wow. That was one hell of a pass, huh, guys?
Yes, sir.
It turned out better than we thought, though. I mean, I thought we were getting rain all the way up, and just a little sprinkle coming out of the Lake Italy, and then the sun kind of poked out, and it's a pretty nice stroll up here.
Yeah, well, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be when I first saw what I thought was the pass. But here we are at the top, just enjoying some lunch, and we are leaving the backcountry now. So, but we still have one more night out here. Greg?
Pizza. 24 hours from right now. Pizza.
That's all he ever has to say. Okay, I'll do a panorama of the pass here. That's looking north and toward Lake Italy and the valley we came up yesterday. Coming across the pass now. And turning south here. And starting to overlook Olive Granite Park. And down toward the head of French Canyon, Pine Creek Pass. Awesome views up here. Looks like we got some rain coming in, but we're gonna head down into Granite Park down there and try to find camp for the night, our last camp. We are leaving Italy Pass. Heading into Granite Park. Right, we're just walking around up here, just checking stuff out. I mean, after all, it is Granite Park, so we are playing. I think our campsite's in view here. We're gonna make our way down this spine and then drop down to the lakes and camp in that slabby kind of open area right in the middle of the lakes. Beautiful through here though.
Sweet Janice cried, Lord, won't you bow bells for me?
4 different lakes right there. And if that's not enough, then we'll just turn around and we'll look at that. Is that okay? I think they call that dining with a view tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful camp. Nope. We got thunder down the valley coming. Woo-hoo-hoo! This rain just came on fast and hard, and we just had a clap of thunder that was really, really close to us. Woo-hoo! Just like that. We are in it. All right, here's our show tonight. Our final show of this hike. Good morning from Chalfont Lakes. Usually the last camp is not, the most ideal or the best camp of the trip, but this one definitely rivals it. I mean, look at that. The perfect reflection this morning, and even last night we got a little bit of glow from the clouds, and this is definitely one of the top camps of the trip, and it's not even in the backcountry. But what a trip. Really just enjoyed this hike. We didn't have to run through it. We never felt rushed, because that's the way this trip was set up, was just to do 6 or 7 miles a day. Just really enjoy it, fish it. Every day was just packed full of some of the most beautiful scenery I've ever seen in the Sierra. And I think we just happened to hit it right at a perfect time when the bloom was popping at its peak. And, we got some great cloud cover with the thunderstorms the last few days here, and just an awesome experience of being off trail in the Sierra and all the different scenarios and conditions you can go through. Typical Sierra hike, and again, was glad to share it with my boys Randy and Greg. So anyway, that's a wrap. We got maybe a mile, maybe 2 off trail to start and get down to the main Pine Creek Trail, and then we're taking that, dropping like a rock down to the trailhead. So shoot a little along the way, but that's it. Sierra 2024 in the books. See you on the next one.
It's a tenderness we gotta try. One open door. He tried to set the night on fire. Captured by the moment. The magic of yesterday. Captured by the moment. And I hope it never fades away. Captured by the moment. And the magic of yesterday. Captured by the moment. And I hope it never fades away. Captured by the moment. Oh, the magic of yesterday.
All right, we're dropping down out of Chalfont Lakes, and along this creek has just been some of the most amazing scenery along the trip. Right up there with the East Fork of Bear Creek, in my opinion. I mean, isn't that just one of the most perfect pictures? God, it's beautiful.
It's hard to put one highlight. It really is. We had some really nice campsites. Where do you see the video of these campsites? They're all 5-star. Can't choose one over the other, man. It's amazing. Johnny 5-star really carved this trip.
Wasn't easy. Very mentally challenging. That's what I found out about this trip. It was just as much mental as physical. The snowfields, the route finding, the looking up at scary passes.
What was your least favorite day?
I don't think I had one.
What a beautiful basin back here. Till next time.